Alright, 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 we are live again. Alright, we are live, we are live, we are live. Um, yeah. Um, are we feeling... Here's my current build I'm working on. We're gonna paint this tonight. Because I would like to go through that process with the viewer tonight, because, you know, building stuff on live stream is fun, but you can't get anything done. I'm gonna be honest. You know, in the span of like 2 hours, you can't get anything done. This is already a 2-day build, so... fun stuff, fun stuff. Let me just check to see if this is working. Alright, alright, it is live. Alright, so we're gonna go check out the, newest builds. Actually, I wanna do something real quick. Okay, where is... Oh, it's right here, actually. No, that's fine. Um... There's this. Yes, that's Horncliffe. This is by F.J. Warner. I actually wanna... We're actually gonna do something different. Instead of just sinking it like this, I actually have a plan. We're just gonna hit it with a volcano, because that's always fun. One of those lesser utilized sinking methods in this game is... We want to go to the mechanic, do that. Alright, here it is, right by the volcano. So we're gonna... A little desk. Here's the bridge. Let's just, get this, sinking started. I don't... Now, when these, volcanoes are going off, it's best to stay inside. Is this the captain's room? Yeah, there's probably gonna be a lot of those in a second. That's really not a good sign. Let's go see how the engine room's doing. 'Cause why not? That's the vehicle deck. I'm assuming... Oh my. Oh my. We might be capsizing? Yes. Yes, oh, yes, we are. Oh no. Oh no. That's concerning. But, luckily... Oh, now we're also on fire, too, while we're at it. Can I, like... Let's actually close that. Okay. This is kind of concerning. Oh, is this like a little, Oh, okay, so... How are we doing? Oh. Where's the... Oh, the cargo hold's flooding currently. That's not good. I think we're fine, though. Yeah, we're fine. Hello, Sebastian. Yeah, I think we're semi-fine. I wonder if we can get the engines running now. Nope. So we can... Those... I think that's broken too. Most of it's broken now. No, it's not broken. I can hear something running. Maybe that will work? It's running, I think. It's really not helping anything, but... Yeah. Oh, the lights still kind of work. I always forget how deep this area is. I should really use the, do some more sinkings in this area. Okay, I guess we can test out another ship. How about we test out my, my current ship? And this is going to be today's objective is we are going to paint this vessel. Well, we're gonna try to figure out how to paint it, because that is by far my greatest issue when building in this game is finding a decent looking paint scheme. Because after I do the first paint scheme, I'm just like, man, that looks terrible. And so I just stop. We can probably outrun it. That's what we're gonna do. If it's that volcano that's going off, we're gonna try to outrun it. Oh, I should have done a little tour. That's fine. We'll do that right now. So, here is the main area. Here is the captain area. The captain's cabin and the first mate's area. Here's the dining room. Funny little picture. We got some lights. Oh my, we're not. Oh, yep. Yeah, there's no way we survive this. We could try. I can't even see the bow. Also, there is more accommodation in the bow. Oh. I can already see one of the, cargo holds. Oh. Yeah. We're not looking too good. Let's try to ground the vessel. I think grounding the vessel is our best bet. Yeah. Come on, come on. We're right there. We are right there, dog. We are right there. Okay, we can definitely... Yes, yes, yes. Maybe, maybe, maybe. It just might work. Yep. I mean... I guess you could say we... Oh, and it's... Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's kind of... You know, if we had stopped the ship there... Oh, maybe, maybe, maybe... And it's broken. Oh, and... Oh, You know, we were that close. Okay. That just happened. I'm seeing this. Okay, I'm currently, Okay, I just, skimmed through, the lore of the SS Nar. That's cool. Is it still... Yeah, it's... Let's just, turn that off. How's the water look in here? Are we flooding? Nope, but this is damaged. Is there water in here? I think there's water entering through there. I mean... Also, in case of this kind of scenario, we have diving gear in here. So that, if you get trapped underwater, you can swim. And leave the wreck and go on your way. I'm still... Also, while we're around this volcanic area, can I just... I found something. Right around here, I believe it is. Where is it, where is it, where is it? I found something, earlier. It's around this area, I don't... Maybe it's right here. Where is it? There it is. I found this plane wreck right here. And it's not on the map. So I don't really know, why it's here. I guess while we're at it, we can just mess around with the, There we go. Oh my, this is a very tiny ship. That is... Oh, and it's destructible too. I'm not even gonna hit this one. If I hit this with a volcano, it's gonna turn to dust. It's right here too. Like, it's right by... Yeah, we can see the ship from where it is. Binnacle? It said it was on the binnacle. That's very sneaky. That's cool. It's right there. Oh. I'm already noticing that, stern is very low in the water. What I might recommend is, putting some pivots on it so that it doesn't act like that? I'm just gonna scuttle it. It's a very nice little coastal steamer. So when's it gonna break in half? The classic. When do we get to sink it? Royal Sawyer Air Force Torpedo Bomb. Yeah, that could be what it is. Is this sinking on? It's got like a 25-second delay. Oh, it's definitely working. Yeah, we're listing over a little bit. You know, that's fine. We can definitely... We're gonna save this one. Come on, we can... I would like to at least get one of these... ships to, Also, there's a nice little cabin right here. It's really nice. I like how, they use, the doors, as little walls, so that you get a tiny bit of privacy. I really like that. You might have to open the food. Oh. No, it's a really old ship. I thought this was like a new vessel. Well, I guess we're saving it, so... I was gonna save it, but I guess not. Oh, so there's a boiler room here. A really old boiler room. Oh, yeah, it's... Oh, okay. 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 Oh. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. Oh. Man, it's really dropping. I don't think Stern's gonna sink. That's cool. Oh, so this is like a... Well, I mean, that's not really old, but in Stormworks, that's pretty old. Just open all these. Let it sink. I mean... What's that? Oh, it's... Is that an albatross? Might be. Oh, we even have a tiny engine room in here. Now that's something I wasn't expecting. That's a pretty cool vessel. That's having issues. You know what it probably is? There's probably... The logic's probably in here somewhere. I want it... Yeah, all the logic's right here, and that's currently happening because of the... that's pretty cool. Oh, okay, see, do we got any other... I'm gonna see what other new vessels we have on... Because, well, that's not new, there's a bunch of Ice Monster 360, sinking ships, but, there's, Lost Media. There's a Lost Video that I was gonna do of it, but I thought it was terrible. So, it's not coming out. What else we got? I might have to redo that video. It was the Incha Marinic. I don't know, that's a wild name. Oh, there's a... Currently looking at the workshop, seeing what we can do. You know, now that I think about it, there's a bunch of Stormworks, like, lost media. Because, there's all of the Maddie Daniels stuff. Maddie Daniels 42 stuff's gone. There was this guy who made Lake Freighter, builds like gigantic Lake Freighters. I think he's gone too. Well, I don't know if they've just become unlisted, but I know yeah, because we have the SS Stoneport over here. Mess around with that. It capsizes 90% of the time, but it's fine. I gotta remember how to start it up, though. It's like a really old vessel. Well, it's not really old, it's like a year old. What I think you gotta do is you gotta go... Oh, it's gonna cap. Oh, don't. Let's not do that. Turn on the fuel pump. Go back here. This. Wait. Oh. Okay. Now what we gotta do is that. It's wanting to capsize. I love this vessel so much. This is probably one of my favorite builds. Hello, Jacksepticzilla and Min Shan. Oh. I think the sinking's actually well, if we're gonna sink this, I'm gonna... No, not that much. Gotta be like a... That's better. I'm pretty sure this is the doghouse. I think that's what this area is called. Okay, so... Well, there's nothing there, so that's interesting. Nope. There's no interior. Other than the engine room, there is nothing. There's nothing. There's... Maybe... This is how you access the, Okay, I'm just gonna no-clip into... Oh, I guess we could have entered through there. That's not what I wanted to do. go down here. We go across here. And the sinking is, I believe, behind... No, it's behind this one. I know it's behind one of these. I think it's this one. Yes, it is. And that doesn't sound good, whatever that is. I like how this one has, those, rafts on it. Those rafts. Oh, and as you can see, it just broke in two. This reminds me a lot of the, Cedarville with the, funnel. Wait, does this have a bow thruster? Is that what's... Oh, okay, so... I can probably understand why the person who made this decided to give up. Because it is a hassle to get, the throttle from the, bow to work, the stern to the bow to work, due to the fact that it's, two separate creations, and it's overall not a fun thing. Yikes. Guess one of the boilers decided it has had enough, so that's fun. Let's just release this. This is not good. Actually, there might be an... Oh, yeah, there's nothing here. Let's, leave, because I'm hearing... Oh, okay, that's concerning. We can probably... Oh my. Oh. Oh my. It's time to go. Oh. Nope, the stern has disconnected from the, bow. Also, there is a bow thruster here, so that's really cool. Yeah. Oh, I'm reading the chat. Yep, this is a Dennis Hale moment. Hey, is it... Hold on, the name plaque's here, I can... Oh. Okay, so that's the builder. That's cool. Alright, oh yeah. I'll just give it, like, a few minutes to, like, sing. What we need is a new Poseidon Adventure style syncing. I feel like that would be really nice, because the MS Edisto 2 hasn't been working for what feels like years now. At least 2 years now. And I feel like we could, I feel like we could use another Poseidon Adventure style syncing. That would be really nice. So, do we want to move on? Or I'm just going to move on, because the ship's going to sink eventually. But it's going to take a while. I guess we can check out, I have a bunch of unfinished builds from this week. They all are unfinished for one reason or another. We have... Hold on, I can... That's not what I wanted to do. Oh yeah. Plus new. We have Arctic. I'll just show you. We have this. This. And we have a lot of unfinished builds that we can check out, which I didn't finish for one reason or another. Just give my PC a moment. One of them is really large, so it might have a little bit of a stroke, it might not. So we have this USS Cyclops build I didn't finish. We have this. This is a giant ocean liner. Like a really large ocean liner. I stopped building this one because every once in a while it just doesn't want to work, and it will like some of the stuff will just decide it doesn't want to exist anymore. We have this USS Cyclops. I got bored. It's also too tall. It's too large. So we have 2 decks worth of what is that? Passage? I don't know. We have this thing. This is a barrel with 2 paddle wheels attached to it. Here's that. That's really fun. It's getting there, though. Eventually. Yeah, it is Produce class Collier. Just like that one ship that disappeared because of a bunch of aliens, and totally not because of structural failure. Totally was aliens, though. I might finish this at a later date. Just not right now. Not until... I'm sorry. Out of all things, this one is the... Then we have this. This was, I think the last time I live streamed, I was gonna try to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it did work. Oh, yeah, I remember. I actually had to light the boiler and all that. Go down here. We have the boiler room. And then we have the captain's area. We also have another table. That's fun. You gotta love it. I spend 90% of my time on this game trying to build something that looks decent, and then I never finish it because painting. Painting is my greatest enemy in this game. Also, I'm loving how this thing's actually working. It's just, I wouldn't want to be inside of it while it's doing whatever this is. This one doesn't even... I guess we can just... That one's really fast for what it is. This one is too, because it also has 2 propellers, which in of itself was such a hassle to do. I'm used to making 1 propeller, single screw ships, so I had to... Well, every build is like a new design for me. So what I had to do is I had to do this like I don't know, like this segment, it curves, it's like flat for a little bit, and then it curves again. And then I had to just do this. It's fun though. And we have this Oceanic. I based the front off the Oceanic, but kind of ironic that the unfinished ship would inspire another unfinished ship. But then again, I might finish these one day. It just depends if I'm in the mood for it, and if I can find a decent website to help me find like the painting, the RGBs for paint schemes. Yeah, the biggest issue in this game is I make them too large. I end up like making them like 10 times larger than everything else. So what ends up happening is because I made this one so large, it now has 2 passageways. And I think that's really stupid. Now, what I could do is I could just get rid of one of the passageways and then make it just like a giant cargo hold that you can like look up at and walk through. And I probably will do that. But I think for now, well, I might as well just show you because it's probably done by now. Here's that. It works slightly. But this is now broken, so fun stuff, because why not? Why would we ever? I mean, it kind of works. The barrel thing is freaking out right now. Well, no, it's just doing its thing. But yeah, I think we should spend tonight's stream trying to find a good paint scheme for my current vessel, the SS Forn, which now that I think about it has the same name as a Matthew Daniels ship, so I might have to change that. So why not? So let's see. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? That's funny. I was let's see, do we want to use, let's use this. Let's see if I can find, what are we feeling? Should we do the exterior or the interior first? Because, well, for the exterior, I can use either this red or this red. Paint. I'm just gonna... Actually, let's make this symmetrical so I don't end up painting both sides by hand. Because that sounds terrible. Okay, one more. Actually, I was thinking about removing some of this, because the ship kind of... That should be enough. There we go. Yeah. Is it better now? Also, this is one of my first ships where I had to put only a tiny amount of weight blocks on the bottom. Also, if you want a little tip for building, always leave a little bit of space in between so that you can put the weight blocks and hide all the ugly stuff, because if you're able to hide all the ugly stuff, your ship looks better and you know, it's, you know, more fun. Okay, so I don't know if it's just me thinking that all the builds I make just look terrible, but you know, I'm always just like, that's terrible. I'm always just kind of hesitant, because I should post on the workshop more. I think I have like 4 builds up there, and it's the Great Atlantic, it's the Great Atlantic, the SS Orson. We're missing one, I think. We're missing a few, I think. I don't know. Also, there is a giant Collins liner in my, on my workshop, on the thing. I don't know if I should just post that and be like, someone have had making it. You know, I would like that. I'd be completely fine with that, actually. Just, like, give someone, like, an unfinished build of mine, and then, you know, let them finish it. As long as they give credit, I don't really care. Just play, hey, this person built the hall. That's like the big thing. Gotta at least... Wait a minute, I just... Okay. Just grabbed the complete wrong, This is such an odd-looking rudder. You know, it could be worse, honestly. So I guess if anyone ever, just like it has run out of build ideas, if anyone's an avid Stormworks builder, and you want, like, the hull of a giant paddle steamship that also has a propeller, because why not? I'm gonna show you. Once I finish this segment, I'll show you. It's based off the Adriatic from the Collins line, which Collins line is such an interesting story. Yeah. I feel like that's my... I have, like, 2 issues with, like, any of the creations, and it's either they're too underpowered, or they're too small. Tiny USS Cyclops carrier. Do I have a beige? I think I have a beige. Do we want to... I don't remember. Might be this. No. Okay, what are we feeling? What are we feeling? What color should the hull be? Are we feeling blue? Are we feeling green? Are we feeling... What are we feeling? I'm gonna let chat decide. But hold on, let me find it. You can see all the... We have the SS Newland right here. Fun little build. I'm always trying to build... We have the HMS Terror Part 2. Way larger and way taller than the real HMS Terror. I think the real HMS Terror was 119 feet long by, I don't know what it was. I just know it was really, really small. And it's really, really cool. I'm so saddened by the fact that we don't get more Franklin Expedition related vessels. HMS Erebus would be really nice add-on. Here it is. Here's I don't know. I didn't look at it. As you can see, it's gigantic. Well, not anymore. I've made larger builds than this, but this is probably paddle telegraph. Paddle telegraph. Oh, yeah, this is also one that I've actively had to start up all the boilers, which here they are. But yeah, if anyone wants these, I can probably just upload these to the workshop, and you can, you know, finish them. Here's the giant engine room. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like learning how to make an A-frame paddle engine. Those are so, it's so complex. That's another thing I wish Stormworks had, was just like paddle wheel engines. So you can see my evolution for engine rooms. Here it is. Also, we have an entrance here, which leads to a little table, which I'm assuming is like an engineering area. We have this, which you can look down into the engine room. We have this. Really nice design to it. I think another part of it is I build something, I do the outer hull, but then I realize, wait a minute, It all comes back to me painting it and then being like, oh, this looks so bad. I mean, I think the outside of it looks pretty good. I like the semi Great Britain style entryways. There's a bunch of cabins here, but then I'm like, this is a giant ship. Why does it only have like 5 cabins to it? You have this ginormous ship and it only has like, I think there's 12 cabins in it altogether. And it's just like, that's not realistic. Well, it was based off the Adriatic. I based it off the Collins line, but yes, it is also the Great Eastern. I don't remember if I... That might just be broken. Okay. As you can see, it's not very fast. This reminds me a lot of the old Great Atlantic. Alright. Fun stuff. The SS Somerset House. Cool little build. Oh man. It actually has interior to it too. You know, if we wanted, I could build the real Somerset House. That would be really... Oh, yes. Well, what... I'm pretty sure it was made out of ice, wood from the wreck of the Fury, and it had the mast from the Fury. That would be fun. I would like more, Somerset House, Arctic. It's on Fury Island, I believe. It's literally just a giant igloo. Ah, yes. I love Franklin Expedition. I love all that stuff relating to, Arctic exploration. I think it's really cool. Fun stuff, fun stuff. I might build Somerset House. I mean, how hard can building Somerset House be? It's literally just ice, wood, rock. Well, the entire island's made out of pebbles, so... It's all pebbles. There's nothing but pebbles there. Maybe a little bit of moss every now and again. Alright. Okay, I need some inspiration that for, coastal cargo. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of blue. That's a Liberty ship. That is a really revamped Liberty ship. I'm seeing some green. Are we feeling blue? I think we're feeling some blue. I'm pretty sure. Do we like that? Do we like that color? I think this is red, green. This is green, I believe. This is green. This is red, and this is blue. We're feeling like a lighter, let's I'm feeling like that. Do we want like a sky blue? Like, what are we feeling? No. If I make Titanic, I'll probably have a heart attack mid-stream because I couldn't figure out how to get it to not crash my PC. I can make the bridge, though, probably. Well, let's see what we got here. Okay, so I want it to be a little bit of a... $230. See, that's just like pure blue right there. So that's, so we wanna edit it a little bit. I don't really like that. I just use this blue. How do we feel about that? Do we think just not it's just like, so we're feeling like that. Does that look good? Yeah, I would be fine with that, and then I can alright, I don't know. I'm gonna keep that blue. Any interior? Do some interior. Yes, I want one sample of Backrooms yellow, please. Oh, I'm fine. Let me just hold on. I'm getting 223, 184. You know, when I'm like finding interior, I use this one thing. Let me see what it's called. It's called Color Kit, and that's how I'm finding these beautiful oh my god. Oh my. What have you done? My ship. Oh no. Oh. Actually, this doesn't look terrible. I'm not little over exaggerating, but you know. Oh. That's the one thing I don't like with this game is if you slicked the wrong thing before painting it, it just like it becomes that. Like it just decides, huh, I'm just gonna do that because why not, you know? Oh, that's even worse. They made the the bed's the same color. This is wallpaper color. I think this looks fine so far. I mean, it's not, you know, terrible. It's not perfect. Oh no. I'm gonna have to delete that probably. Okay. I know what I have to do. Just because I wish that was a thing too. That you were able to see. Do we have that? I might actually keep that. I think that's a really nice interior color right there. Now, is it, you know, the best? Probably not. I could probably learn how to like shade it and all that. Also, I was meaning to ask you, Sebastian, but what happened to all the thumbnails for your videos? Because they're all just like not there anymore. I'm just gonna here. The storm rims. Okay, now comes the hard part. The ceiling. Because in this game, if the ceiling is a like a dark color, it just decides that you can't use the lights, or the lights just decide that, you know, they're terrible. And it's all fun and games, but okay, so we're also gonna man, I would hate for that to be my cabin. Oh yes, my public room. Whatever that is looks so terrible, but I'm going to use this image for the floor. The floor is what we're here for, because okay, what are we gonna get out of this? Okay. Now I think I'm gonna go with this one, because this looks like a this looks nice. Sometimes when I do this, when I get this like color from image thing, Stormworks is just like, it just ruins it. 226, 745. Seven. I was looking at the wrong one. 107, 100, 1100, and 124. One oh seven. Okay, what are we feeling about that? Honestly, it doesn't look terrible. You know, for my goal is to... Oh my god, that's not what I wanted. I just wanted what? I just want the interior to be painted, man. The classic. I had to hand paint this because Stormworks doesn't know that I don't want the entirety of the outer hull to be nice interior floor. But Stormworks doesn't know that. You know what the great thing about this is? I can just reuse this for every build. That's the amazing part. I can just reuse this paint scheme for every build. Classic. That way I can, is that a thing? Is like a, what would you call it? Just like Stormworks slop, where you just like post like a build a day, and it's just the same paint scheme. The only difference is that maybe the bow is a little larger. That would be really funny. You could definitely do that. You could definitely mass produce this stuff. That'd be so. Finally have I bet someone's tried to do that before. There's no way that this game has existed for like what, 7 years now, and no one has tried to like make like Stormworks build slop at least once. It's impossible. Oh. I mean, I guess you could, maybe if you're considering I mean, the only thing I've seen close to like slop from this game is like some of the YouTubers who use the image of the Titanic in every video, and that makes me mad. Because like, come on, come on. I'm also just gonna paint this interior of that too, because I know that this looks slightly worse and all that, but you know. Actually, why don't we just is it gonna, yeah, nay. Oh. That's like the only really big issue I've ever had with this community is some people decide to just put the Titanic in every video and just be like, oh yes, a good thumbnail, just make it the Titanic. Don't even include the vessel used in the video, just Titanic. But you know, that's pretty much like everything related to yeah, that kind of just makes me mad. I think I don't like when you make like a tragedy and just like, you know what? I want to make a profit from that. Like the Titanic scented candles, or the Titanic bath toy, or you know, all that stuff. I think that's just insane. Yes, I want a candle that looks like one of the worst maritime tragedies in, you know, known history. I also gotta find out a paint scheme for these little bunks. Okay, let's see how this looks, because sometimes it looks worse when you you aren't in the editor. You know what? I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. This is actually making should I add what's his name? No, I won't add him. Just add the tire. Um, I don't know. Iceberg? I don't know. I saw it online one time from the I don't know where I saw it. I just know it exists. And I know that it's just like why? Oh yes. Company executives thinking about, what should our next, candle sales haven't been the same since, lighting electric lights became a thing. What should we make? How about an iceberg scented candle that looks like the Titanic? I have an idea. I call it Titanic scented candle. Rhymes with Grug. I have uploaded some stuff, but they're all terrible, so I wouldn't look at it. Everything I upload is just like, it's unfinished, and or it looks like, well, the one thing I uploaded was literally like my first big creation. It was the SS Great Atlantic, which is not currently on my PC. It's on an external hard drive right now. Actually, a lot of my old creations are on an external hard drive right now. Because you gotta be kidding me, man. Okay. Give me a second. I just realized that this is this. I feel like it would only be necessary once we hit 600 subs to do a channel Q&A. Maybe sooner, maybe at 550. I think that's a better. Sooner is better. So how would you guys feel about a channel Q&A? Do you think that's necessary? Do you think put the Stormworks in a bag? I don't know. Wow, we cleaned that up really, really quickly. I mean, okay, gentlemen, but I have an idea. Candle executive 2012. Oh, and then there'd be a Titanic 2 scented candle while we're at it. So now you can smell the dreams of Clive Palmer. I think it is. I think that's the guy. Oh, or the dreams of that one movie. That one terrible. You mean the two terrible movies? Because there's also a Titanic 666, which takes place in the same universe as Titanic 2. So that means in that timeline there were 3 Titanic disasters before anyone realized, how about we stop making boats with the name Titanic on them? That's what Stormworks needs. Stormworks needs another Titanic, a Titanic 2 replica, and then it needs to just like disintegrate. The sinking is just, it explodes and turns to dust. I'm gonna take a little break from this because I'm actually gonna. I'll continue building in a second. I wanna experience flying a plane in this game because that's the most underrated aspect of this game is the fact that you can fly planes. It's also one of the difficult tasks of being a Stormworks YouTuber is you have to you have to at least attempt to make content that's different from the, well, I mean, you have to at least try to make content that's different because now that I think about it, a bunch of the Stormworks YouTubers have just disappeared. I mean, Glorious Seagrub and Mar Gaming just, I don't know where they went. I just know I haven't really seen them active on Stormworks for a while. Also, oh, yeah, that's fixed. I don't know if Glorious Seagrub or Mar Gaming has uploaded recently. Which, Then the Titanic 666 candle just tastes like, tastes like, yes. I'm gonna crash it as soon as we leave the, jackpot. It tastes like, a mix of, candy cane and pumpkin spice. That sounds terrible. Um, sounds like, that sounds too sweet. I don't like things that smell too sweet. 'Cause it's just like, ugh. Oh, hey, there's a little vessel right there. You know, we're having a fun time here talking about Titanic scented candles. Oh, okay, so at least he's active. Don't ask what we're doing with the plane. Uh, this is an elite, this is like, it's like a not well-known talked about strategy for flying a plane. It's called flying it upside down. If we crash a plane like this, do you think it's just, uh, crashed? Actually, I should probably, we gotta like keep it we gotta keep it, at a, oh, and we're going back. Okay. We want to do 7. No, I want this to be 7. Okay, and then that should work. Don't ask what we're doing. We're definitely not causing the plane to have a catastrophic failure, but I can save it. Probably. I don't know if you gotta hold this down or what you gotta do. It. I was gonna make a video like this, with, this aircraft this week, but I was like, there's nothing really to it. That's the big thing about making Stormers content, is you gotta realize when is it not a good video idea. Oh, there we go. Um, that's gone. Oh, yeah, that's fun too. Oh, okay, so we might actually... Oh, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Yo, yeah, okay, we're not gonna do it. Oh, hey. You're not supposed to be there. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, yeah. Also, I don't think there are any parachutes in this plane, so... I'm stuck. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, okay, I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna... Click right there. That definitely went the way we wanted it to go. Hey, it's actually not in a, well, that's, okay. You know, is that I think that's the, no, that's just a flare. I don't know where the rest of it went. I've made one plane in this game, and I will never do it again. That was... Making planes in this game was unnecessarily difficult. Like, to the point where it was kind of, like, worrisome how difficult it was. Okay, so all the, debris should be right here. Okay, there's the, tail. There's a wing. Some of it. That's some seating. That's more parts of the wing. Yeah, but I made a biplane, and that was so, like, it was it was so difficult, it wasn't really even that fun. After a while, you're just like, oh man, can we just finish the build already? I don't know if it also got swept away by, I think it did. Yeah, it got swept away when I cleared out a bunch of this stuff. Ah, yes. This. The pinnacle of, submarines. And it doesn't work. Fun stuff. Okay. So I guess we can continue. Alright, I'm back and I'm looking for more I'm looking at the accommodation to see, we got. That's literally the Vasa, so, that's really, it's not what we're looking for. Although I might build a galleon that uses steam power one of these days. That would be, interesting. Be like, what's it called? Tradelands on Roblox. A steam-powered galleon. See if we can get a good it's not, that's just I'm looking. Now, I could honestly probably just use the in-game, like, white color, but I'm not going to do that, because why would I do that? Why do that when I can actually look for an image that looks decent? I'm going to see if this looks like it decent. So one thing I don't like about, what's it called, Color Kit is it doesn't actually tell you what the RGB is. I mean, you could probably find it in the settings, but I'm not going to do that. 185, 181, 188. 85. 81. 88. We're going to use that, and we're going to see how this looks. Paint. And that. Ah. Okay, I might as well just paint this by hand, honestly, because the amount of time I'm just going to spend fixing that is not worth it. And I guess we can... I still would like to do a channel Q&A. I just... Or like a Your Stormworks hot takes. I feel like that would be a decent video because I know a bunch of people have a different like feelings towards the game and like some of the issues we have with the game. I just want more doors, honestly. That's really the only thing I want is like a different style of door that isn't, you know, that isn't a giant bulkhead door that I can put on my cruise ship, because clearly all the cabins need to have Why, thank you. I might upload this. And this might be featured in my next Ghost Ship video, because Ghost Ship is by far my favorite Stormworks. Like, it's my favorite Stormworks video style, honestly. I love Ghost Ship. That stuff's so fun. It requires so much more editing. And it's just like, wow, I actually recorded something that wasn't 2 segments combined together. Because... And then maybe we can make it to the channel membership mark. I only need like, I think it's 3,000 hours. We're at like 30. No, it's gotta be like 300, I think. I can check. I'm gonna check right now. I know it's really low for what it is. Then again, it's mainly because I kind of just live stream at random, and I think if I keep live streaming, plus I feel like live streaming is way a little bit more fun, because if I build something, I can just like live stream me building it, and I can listen to you guys talking about like what you would want the build to look like, what you think looks best. Yeah, that's fun and all that. I like the live streaming. I normally did it on Fridays at like 10, at like 9:30 to like 9:30, you know, 10 to whatever. But I stopped doing that because, you know, it's just like, it wasn't fun, right? And also, that was at a time when I could just be like, oh, I could just spend this time recording a video. And, you know, I might do more of these modern cargo ships, honestly. This is... And then I'm just gonna, honestly, do I still have the light gray? Can I just fill this in with light gray? Oh, that's a little... No, this is like a little bit of a darker gray. I can just use that. Then I can probably use... No, I'm not actually... I just used the wrong one, too. That's funny. No, I don't like that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's fun. Alright. No, this is, like... We need a little bit of a lighter gray, honestly. Do I not have... I'm just gonna use this, honestly. Maybe I can do a little bit more, like, older Komodo gaming style content. I feel like that might be an idea. Also, void space. I should have put, like, an image. I should have put an image there. That would have been funny. Yeah, I should have done that. That would have been way better. Oh no, that's... No, I'm gonna redo all that. Because while it does look alright, I would rather it look better. And while we're at it, just do that. Engine. No, I don't really want to use the modular engines because because for most of my builds, it's either diesel or steam powered. And if it's a diesel vessel, honestly, I'm not gonna go through all the, you know, hard effort to, you know, make a modular engine. Because I can just put this engine, and if I need a little more power, I can just put a little thing right here, and oh my, this is an interesting sight. Oh, hey, I missed that. Like, I really missed that. Oh, hey, there's a tsunami going up. Also, I wouldn't put this ship through anything other than decent waves, because it will not survive. I'm not joking. It's not sealed, so... Well, the cargo hold isn't sealed, so... If it does flood, it floods rather rapidly and ends up sinking. And old Komodo Gaming was peak. It still is peak. Old Spycakes was peak, too. How are we feeling about the bridge? Do we think it could be changed? Do we think it maybe add something else to it? I think it looks pretty alright. Everything else is a, you have to actually, like, turn the lights on because automatic lights. You know, you don't want to put them everywhere. And there's our company. I don't know. It's just a picture of the one Pharaoh image. I love that image. It's so big. Yeah, also, it takes a deep dive. Well, if it takes a deep dive in this water, you're not escaping, but... This is our representative for, Silver Mine Co. I just made that up. No, I didn't make that up. I made that up, like, a year or two ago. That's, so instead of, Jank Airlines, we have, Silver Mine Co. Maybe. Pharaoh Lions. Oh my. No. Pharaoh Lions' first, ship, the, SS Forn. Well, I might name it the, Hoth. We're going with Pharaoh Lines. That would be Pharaoh Mine Lines. No, I might just keep Pharaoh Lines. I think I'm going to add this picture into all of my builds. I love that image. I think it's so funny. It's just like a live internet theory. Oh my. How are we doing? We're doing fine. Just don't put it through the gales in November and it might be able to survive. Okay, that's... I still have yet to put any lights in here. Classic. But what I've learned is you should put the lights in while you're building it instead of after, because if you don't have the lights, you can't tell whether the paint scheme makes it so that you can actually use the lights. Also, the only way to access the engine room is through this little hatch right here, so if it's stormy out, you might not be leaving the engine room for a while. Oh yes, let me just put a clickbait title. Yeah, that would be fun. Classic. I don't know if I like the funnel, though. I think the funnel looks alright. Um... I think it's fine. It's doing alright. There's a little bit of water in the bow, and there's a little bit of... There might be a little bit of water in. But it's doing fine. I mean, it's doing better than I hoped. You know, as long as you know, as long as you don't push it through like a 95-mile-hour winds and like 30-foot waves, you're fine. As long as you don't put it through the white hurricane, you're fine. But this might actually sink it. At least it might end up sinking it. Maybe because we're... Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe we should add some bilge pumps. I'm not going to add sealable doors because I'm not going to lie. The sealable doors in this game look horrendous. And I don't like the way they open. Because it's just like... Because I like the whole, you know, two sides open. I like this design. I think this looks really nice. But if it was a sealable door, it would end up being one side opens, and I don't like that. I think it's weird. Okay, we might be sinking, but it's fine. Bilge pumps. Um, um, I was thinking like an 80s build, like an 80s style freighter, because most of my builds are like 1909, 1900, 1890. I want to do a little bit of more of a modern ship. But if it's a modern ship, I had to do modern safety systems, which you honestly don't need to do in this game because no one uses them. 90% of the sinkings are just, oh, I jumped off the ship. Oh, I'm... That's bad. Close the door. Oh yeah, it's a little bad, but you know we can handle it. I guess we really should just speed this up a little bit more. Oh well, I was just gonna put the kitchen like in a corner somewhere. Like I think maybe right here is gonna be the kitchen. If I can figure out how to make a stove. It's just gonna be like a fridge and a stove. Nothing else. Don't ask how there's gonna be plates upon plates of like gourmet like dishes. Don't ask how they had what's it pears with chocolate sauce. No, that's the Hindenburg video from Max Miller. It's Lusitania? No, no, it's gonna serve the the Jello with all the fruits and maybe even the roast beef. Oh, I love that. That's so funny. Yes. What do I want to put in my Jello? Turkey. Add turkey. I'm actually kind of surprised. It's doing fine. It's a little rough. You can definitely notice it's sinking. I mean, maybe the company CEO he, he only makes Jello filled with turkey appeared. Then you had to dig the turkey out of the Jello. Oh, that's disgusting. It's even more disgusting that someone thought of that and was like, that sounds appetizing. we honestly might survive and end up making it to that island. I'm gonna be... I mean, I'll be surprised. I wasn't expecting that. You know, it's filling with water. We can do it. No, we can definitely make this. Maybe I'll put a bunch of Carly floats right here and just call it a day. It doesn't matter that Carly floats, like, stopped, like, being useful in, like, the 1960s. Because I believe in the 1950s, they started using those inflatable rafts. Okay. Yeah, in the 1960s, I believe they started using those inflatable rafts, and they kind of decided that Carly floats weren't as useful as they once were, and come on, sink the vessel, sink the vessel, sink the vessel. Sink the vessel so that I can show you the use of the submarine. Not the submarine, the diving suit that I hid in the void space right there. Because... Okay. All you get is the turkey jello. Man, you gotta wonder how much of that was just people being like, what's more of a flex? That I can put an entire turkey in jello, or that I would willingly eat turkey and jello combined because fancy or whatever. Okay, it's flooding and there's no way. Are we sinking? Or are we fine? No, we're not fine. Oh, we're far from fine actually. Okay. So it turns out, I guess the ship, I think since it was moving, it was kind of stable. So as soon as I turned that off, it just decided, no. Also, we might be fine. We're having a little bit of a... We turn off the waves. Is it just gonna... No, it's slowly. Yeah. Okay, so I can... No, actually, let's not do that. Player damage is on. So, what you can do, if you are stuck in such a precarious scenario, is... Let's close that. I don't want the... So we can... Oh, also, there is a tornado right there, so that's fun. You can escape. And you can be fine. Also, there's a tornado right there. Let's go back. Let's go back inside the ship. I'm like fighting. Let's... I think the yeah, I still want to return this because I don't feel like there we go. So that works. Alright, so that's that. Now we can... Let's get rid of that. Because I don't really want to deal with that. Alright, so we made it pretty far. We made it... Set waypoint. Really far. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to sink, like, right there. Okay, so I guess that kind of proves that our ship can survive as long as you sail smart in the waves, and if you do sail it into waves, expect it to sink. I mean, it probably would have worked for the Coast Guard inspections. They were just kind of like, I didn't see it. Didn't happen. Should I use an off-white color for the superstructure, or do we think I should just keep it with the, like, the normal white color? I might just slap a bunch of Carly floats on here, honestly. I don't... Well, it's mainly I don't really like building the inflatable rafts, because I think they look ugly, and they really don't. It's, like, really a simple build. You put, like, one of the fuel things, and then you're just like, oh, wow. Can never go wrong with too much lighting. Okay, so let's just... So, what fuel... I'm just gonna make them, like, red and white. I think that's fine. Modular... We want to do this, and then we want to do a window. And do this. And what color should... Oh, okay. What color should I make the deck? I think I'm just gonna make it a gray color. I'm gonna make it like a gray deck color, if I can find one that looks like half decent and doesn't. Oh, it's the sinking ship's survival. That giant barge that like sinks and you can like tow other ships with it. That's cool. Okay, we're gonna find out. $164, $170, $152. 64, 170, and what was the last one? I believe it was 152. Oh yeah, I was gonna say like 180, completely off. And we can just paint. There we go. Alright, so that's the deck painted. While we're at it, let's just paint that. Should we also use this to yeah, I'm just gonna. I realized that when I did that, it actually painted this too, so let's... See, I was going to paint the deck so that I can paint the Carly floats, because the Carly floats, if I don't paint the deck and I leave the Carly floats, what's going to end up happening is I'm not going to end up being able to paint the Carly floats because I have to paint the deck and then I have to do a bunch of stuff. That's not fun. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna let's put a 1 at the end. Yeah, well, the Poet disappeared, and it was a World War II era cargo ship. The Marine Electric was a T-2 tanker that was also a an old World War II era ship. Because I guess after like the countless times they just like split apart and sank, whoever was involved was just like, oh man, it's odd that keeps happening. I mean, how was I ever supposed to expect the old ship that might not be in the best condition? It's gonna split in half. Like, this is absurd. Would have never guessed. The ones that were known to have flaws, like splitting apart in cold weather, calm weather, would split apart. And they're just like, well, yeah, what are you gonna do? You know, it happens all the time. Two Carly floats. Good enough for me. No, I'm just kidding. We'll at least have 4. What are we feeling right now? Where else could we put them? I might just put one. Also, this is a rope. This is a hose locker, actually. Because I actually have fuel tanks for this build, so I mean, I don't know if you would actually use this, if you would actually use this in a, like, I don't know where else I could put it. Also, let's paint. Okay, so we're also gonna put some. I can't put any right here. Actually, I can probably fit one. Make them like one of those Kriegsmarine floats. The ones that they're just like the square ones. We can put those too if we want to. I'm gonna put the square ones too while we're at it. So why not? You know, while we're making like the worst decisions possible for like. I think this is a lot larger than the actual ones because I think the actual like the Kriegsmarine floats were meant for one person. You can probably fit comfortably at least 2 people. Farallines does nothing but cheap out, so. But then again, you have the magical Pharaoh painting that spawns, what's it is? Turkey jello? We're feeling that? I think we're feeling that. That's pretty funny looking. It only takes, like, 5 disasters for anyone to realize, wait a minute, maybe I shouldn't have let that cargo ship pass inspection with out-of-date equipment from literally World War II. Oh, the ship had a giant hole in it? That's fine. Put some, like, duct tape on it and call it a day. Oh, those 2 ships don't have radar and are in a place that's known to have lots of traffic? Oh yeah, let's just allow the crew to all party and call it a day. We're gonna find a picture of the superstructure real quick because while I let that run, I want to find a yeah, that's just how it is. Just call it a day. Oh, we'll just get one more one more run out of it. What could possibly go wrong? I think the Donny Pause makes me more angry. The Donny Pause or the Seawolf Swall. The Swall makes me mad. Like, really mad. Just because it's just like, are you kidding me? Faking. Because the Swall, like, the Swall, like, when it sank, the government was just, like, faking text messages from all the people. And they were just like, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Give it 2 years. I'm sure if you buff out. If you hit it enough times, it might work. Oh, man, that makes me so mad. Just like, because you know for a fact, had it not been for, like, the Fitzgerald, or, I would say, like, the Fitzgerald's one of the, like, the stopping points for, that stuff. For all that stuff. It's like, 2 times. I might actually change this color scheme a little bit. Because it kind of looks... I don't really like the blue. I mean, other from all those terrible tragedies that paved the way for a slightly better future. I think, you know... Oh, well, let's not forget the people who milk the tragedies. Don't forget those. That's always fun. The people who... 5 Titanic thumbnails later. Do you think we've had a little enough? Oh, that makes me so mad because it's just unnecessary. Really? Like, there's no possible way you would need to make, like, a thumbnail. And it's just, like, the Titanic. Every other thumbnail. It's not even, like, relative to Stormworks. It's just, like, a teardown video. But it's the teardown Titanic in like, a shredder. And they're just like... Oh, you gotta love those types of videos. It always confuses me. It's just like... Because none of those are necessary. Because it's clear you can get, like, views via, just, like... It's clear you can get views from just, doing... Like, you don't even have to, like, make it, like, a Titanic, like, video. You just... Like, put the name of the ship, you know, do all that. But, like, some, like, sinking fast, or, like, huge explosion, or, like, whatever you need to, like, make the video thumbnail, and then you can just, like, call it a day. It is by my understanding that as long as it doesn't harm anyone, and it isn't, like, just, like, kind of, like, you know, not, like, a decent thing to do. I'm under that, if it's not, like, a decent thing to do, if it's not, like, hurting anyone, I don't really care about it. A wise man. Oh, I'm making something. It's a cargo ship with outdated equipment. Of course. Why would anything ever be like dated, like regular, like non-outdated equipment? Oh, I got another one. We could make one of those duck boats that are famous for sinking, because all of the parts that made the duck boat don't exist anymore, because why not? Why would they exist anymore? Okay, I just messed that up entirely. Not that, I missed the bill. I think that's what it's called. I don't know how I missed that. Um... Wait a minute. Yeah, I've just been... that's probably the issue, is I've been using that. Wrong one. What are we feeling? I gotta find, Okay, so I guess since this is the Faro lines, it only makes sense for the funnel to be like a sand color, and then a sand color, and then black. Because why not? Faro lines spares no expense in making. $237, $207. $207 and $169. Oh, this is fun. Here at Faro Inc., we spare no expense, unless it's on safety. Oh, and don't forget, your ship isn't sealed, because why not? I like that. I really like that a lot. I think it really makes, yeah, colors work for that. Okay, so this might actually go up on the workshop. All I gotta do is finish painting the, engine room, really. Nah. The Faro has to overwatch you as you eat. It's to make sure you eat all of your Jello. Jello is the most disgusting thing in the world to me. Like, I can't stand it. It's so terrible. That's really nice, though. I really like that. I really like... Yes. Best part is they're all stationary, so you can't use... We'll just say that they're glued to the deck. All attempts. I must fix that now. All attempts to... you gotta make them look safe, so you just, like, paint them to the... Let's go. I mean, I might make a... Put the Pharaoh on the, funnel if it's not, like, this design. And, hold on a second. Oh man, alright, so we're back. I might have to add bilge pumps to it, just because why not? We're already, Alright, so that's that. Next up, we're gonna make it, so, one of those, next up, we're gonna turn this into a ship that uses air to travel. We're gonna lift it up with a bunch of, like, rotors and just, like, call it a day. It looks fun enough. Fun fact, this ship actually does way better against a volcano than my ship does. It's actually really interesting. Wasn't really expecting that. But the Homer does like 10 times better than my ship does. My ship normally just is like destroyed with one hit. That one took like I want to say it took like 10 minutes to sink. So, good craftsmanship. Have we still not fixed this? Seriously? Should really make this... No, if I make a really rusty and dilapidated ship, I'm just gonna make it like... I'm gonna make it like something different, because... I'm not gonna lie, this one's really beautiful, and I really like this one. I don't want to see it rusty yet. Although we're gonna fix that. I took... Alright, so we're going to find a way to build a kitchen. So we're going to put the kitchen right here, right? So, what we want to do is just like something like this. Now, I'm going off the random stuff uploading kitchen. So, well, maybe we can change it a little bit, right? Yeah, we can do that. So let's just this design is by random stuff uploading. Go check out his content. This one's primarily from I think it's that it's like he made like I forgot, it's the no foil light tower. This is the kitchen design. Except we're gonna, I mean, we could make it larger maybe. Let's change it up a little bit. Let's not take from other creators. We're gonna make it a lot larger too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like a really large kitchen, because how are we gonna make gourmet meals with that? Okay, so alright, so that's that. Okay, so there's the kitchen. You know what? I have this little area down here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this little area. I might make it like just like other storage. I'm not too sure. Alright, so that's okay, let's try to make this look more like a kitchen. Just use that. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. So that's gonna be our kitchen. All the wonders of food are in there. What is walrus eyeball soup? Maraz, I'm not having turkey jello as my meme food. That sounds horrendous. Like, we have ramen noodles, and then we have boiled watermelon. And then you have turkey jello in comparison. Turkey jello. I refuse. I can make a better meme food than that. Something more fancy. Also, don't talk about the reason the refrigerator looks like a locker. It's it's heat refrigerating, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I can definitely find like a different meme food than that. Chocolate roasted pears from that one Max Miller video. That sounds amazing. Although it could also taste terrible. Just like a banana split. In concept, the banana split would taste amazing, but it doesn't actually taste that amazing. Well, it depends. Depends where you get the banana split. Um, if we're having a meme food, I'm making it like the most fancy thing known to man. It doesn't matter that we're on a very underpowered. Well, it's not underpowered. It's actually relatively well powered. Um, you know, just regular old cargo vessel. We're gonna have how did I mess that up? Um, I don't even think I need to add a sinking to this, honestly. Well, I might add a sinking to it, because why not, you know? What's the harm in making a sinking? It's kind of insane how many more Stormworks YouTubers there are now. I remember when it was just like 5 people. Obi, Frantic. Actually, there were more, but I think like when you, I'm not thinking of like the actual like building YouTubers who like show you how to build stuff. I'm talking like Frantic. Uh, is it the Random Gamer? Just know his name was Brandon. I don't remember if it was the Angry Gamer or if it was the Random Gamer. There was Komodo, there was OB, there was Storm Trail. I'm saying was, but there's only a few that I know actively don't do Stormworks anymore. Oh, that ship's sailing with no one aboard it. Classic. Um, I actually think, oh yeah. Just don't ask. Don't ask. Just, oh, it actually might be fine. Yeah, but I remember him being on a lot of Stormworks. I there was the Ghost Ship one, the classic Ghost Ship. I didn't like that Ghost Ship video. I think some of the Ghost Ship videos are alright, but a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are just kind of like basic. I like there's one Ghost Ship video, and it's like I think that's the Alien Ghost Ship one. It's the one where they go into that like a haunted submarine. I think that's probably my favorite. This is definitely going to be used in a Ghost Ship video. Probably soon. Um... Hold on. Oh, perfect. Actually, I have the perfect reaction to that collision right there. Let's pause the local forecast. You're gonna love this. I love it. Hold on. Let me find it. Uh, I love that. Hold on, let me find it. Um, um, come on. Um, that is such a peak sound effect right there. That guy was put his all into that sound. Oh my. Oh my. Don't worry, don't worry. That channel Q&A is going to happen. Don't worry that. All right, so that's definitely gonna be in the future. I might actually do that later tonight. I might put the little Q&A slash hot take, and I might react to it. What else can we do? Do we wanna? You know, I might as well just paint this. Um, all right, so that's that. Yeah. Oh, I gotta make one of the. I gotta make like I gotta make a ship, and it has like the SCP-096 box in it. Just call that a day because we don't have enough SCP related stuff in this game. And until someone makes a mod with SCP-096, that would be really funny. That would be such a pain. Lua, I tried doing that. I tried making a mod, but the great thing is as soon as you mess up like one code, or if you like write something else, it just destroys the code above it, and you're just like, oh man, I just spent like 8 hours working on that. I'm not doing that again. Okay, I'm a ram the I'm gonna ram the ship at full speed, so we're not have an actual collision instead of whatever that was. refuse to let this, um... Oh no, both ships don't have radar. And it's broad daylight. How could they have ever known that they were on a collision course? Classic. Classic. Oh, well, if it doesn't decide to, it does turn really sharply. That isn't an issue. Yep. Okay. This wasn't what I was expecting. I was... Oh, okay. Um, joke's on you. The Homer's gonna end up sinking me. Oh no, it's actually going to. Okay. Okay. Nope. Um, yikes. Um, draw. I'm going to escape this, actually. Oh, mighty Pharaoh, can you please save us? Both upside down and sinking. Although, I think the one isn't... I think... maybe? I guess we did do a little tiny bit of damage to the Homer. Um... I actually think we're fine. We actually... Um, you know, that's fun and all that. What's... I think... I know it's keeping us... Well, this isn't going to keep us afloat for long. This is keep... We have enough air in the ship that it's going to stay afloat for a little while. And as you can see, it's slowly failing. But for now, it's fine. Also, is this the keel? Is this... what is this? It's just a little hole so that it sinks. What are we supposed to say about this? I mean, I think we can probably leave the Homer here and it's gonna be fine. Actually, no, it's not because there's a lot of water. Oh, as we speak, the Homer is actively capsizing again. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, also, we hit the area that has the doors, so we actively we have mortally wounded the Homer. Meanwhile, um, in the engine room, we're fine. Except this engine probably would have fallen through the floor by now, and we're kind of stuck here until someone cuts their way in and we can escape. That should be an add-on in this game. Honestly, that should be an add-on. It really should be, just like the ability to cut through blocks. No, hey, there's a tsunami. Well, I'm gonna wait until one of these ships sinks so that I can see who the winner is. Also, here's the design for the propeller. It's interesting. This kind of reminds me of the Great Lakes Storm in 1913, where there were just like a ton of ships that were just capsized. The brand new Charles S. Price. Pretty sure the Isaac Scott is upside down. The Regina is upside down. The Crothers is upside down. They just found that. Oh, that's not open that. That's already sinking. Is flooded yet? Oh, it's flooded. It's plenty flooded, actually. Alright, well, I think that is enough for tonight. I will see you again probably in the next video. It might be a ghost ship, it might not be. I will make that little Q&A slash whatever. And if you want to, please check that out. And yeah. Plymouth and the Leafield, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the only ones that are those are the only ones that are still remaining to be found. I know they found the Crothers and all that. But yeah. If you're interested in that, check that out. See ya.